Day 154. Haven't quite left the church yet. I'm enjoying their coffee. Churchy stuff isn't happening today, evidently, or it's happening really late, so cool. I was expecting to have to sneak out the back door to get away from it. But nope, nothing's going on. Stayed up way too late watching that fight last night, so slept in way too late. Oh, but that's okay. I've got no agenda. Just gonna wander. I'd actually like to wait a little longer, wait for this town to open up a little bit so I can go get some breakfast. I mean, if I'm gonna stop in town, you know I want some breakfast. So yeah, me and Major Tom are taking off out of here. They kicked him out last night, but he didn't go. He snuck into church and hung out with me all night. So I've got to try to get him out before he gets caught. It's nice out here today, though. A little chilly, a little foggy. Glad I wasn't chasing a sunrise this morning, or I'd be all disappointed. No, I'm sitting here with a cup of coffee, enjoying myself. Let's go wander through the town one more time. No, not in no hurry. We are leaving town. Unfortunately, we have to road walk the same thing we did before. This is that bridge with the New Hampshire, Vermont sign on it. The big ass balls on top of it. Backtracking, you know. They got into town, figured out where I needed to go, and of course where I needed to go was the first place I passed up in town, because that's how things work. But how it all worked out in the end, they had that awesome Wi-Fi and all that. So, yeah, back on track, hit a couple of stores, and we're the hell out of here. Some balls are held for charity, some for fancy fest. But when they're held for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It is my belief that my big balls should be held every night. He's got big balls, and she's got big balls, but we've got the biggest balls of them all. You know you're in a nice town when you can just leave your bicycle sitting around, no lock on it, nobody steals it. That would not happen where I'm from, man. Back at Lou's, enjoy myself a free donut. Yeah. So we're gonna take advantage of all the free stuff this town has to offer before we scoot on through. We heard rumor that there's a place around here that has a free buffet for hikers. That was from a section hiker that we just ran into, so well, we're gonna explore a little bit, because a free buffet? Oh, come on, who passes that up?
Like tennis.
The AT runs right behind Dartmouth College, which we wouldn't even have noticed. It's a tiny little trail right off the road, but you know, here's the trail right here, and I gotta be quiet because there's people still sleeping over here. Why are you sleeping this late? Missing the day. You're missing the day. We are at the Velvet Rock Shelter, which is obviously by name a gay bar, and since it's coming from Dartmouth, it's definitely a gay bar. Let's go check it out. I think I can hear a disco beat from here. Alright, definitely one of the crappier shelters I've ever seen. Wow. It's super small. Like, I have to duck to get in, and we all know I'm not the tallest guy. Look at the ventilation, though. Great stuff.
Yeah, super cold.
Yeah, and don't forget all the beer cans that the college kids throw under there.
Yeah, man, let's go drink, man.
Yeah, man. Okay. Whoa, that is not hiker food right there. Look at that. There's big barbecue tongs. Crazy. I guess since the road's right down there, the college kids can come up here and pretend they're, you know, wilderness dudes. Like, yeah, we walked 1.5 miles out there, man. We're totally Dartmouth campers.
Good, bro.
A little steep for Major Tom. There's a rope he's using to pull himself up. Somebody supplied one. Very convenient.
How about that?
Yeah, it's convenient when they do that. Let's see. That's kind of how a sissy would do it. We won't tell him he's a sissy because I'm just going to straight stroll up this stuff. That's how a badass does it. Easy peasy. You can already guess what I'm going to say right now. This is way more steep than it looks. Up and away. But you can see sunlight coming from up there, so I think we're almost at the top of this hill. Good times. So far, New Hampshire's pretty easy hiking. Just very bland. There's not much growing here. I mean, decent rock structures around and such, but it's kind of just blah. Still, you know, the leaves haven't even started decomposing from last year. rocks and roots, you know. Yeah, it's decently challenging. I hear there's a boardwalk down there. I don't know why that's exciting, but you know, I guess it's a change of pace. Still don't really know where I'm headed. Just kind of gonna wander until my feet tell me it's time to stop. There is a place to stop in another 10 miles or so, but that's a pretty short day, especially because I took a 0 yesterday. But yeah, that 0 was totally worth it. But what, I got out like 30 videos or so. I hope they're all in order and whatnot. You know, I'm putting them together as fast as I can and sending them out. So there's bound to be a mistake here and there. I don't have time to watch them all. Well, actually right now I'm hoping that private stuff didn't get out, because everyone's want to make a private video. So if you see a clip and it starts off with, on a personal note, that was not supposed to get out. Because yeah, that stuff nobody wants to hear about. So yeah, I'm hoping none of those got out, but I don't have time to preview them before I send them out. I just kind of click everything that has a timestamp next to it and a picture here or there, and boom, send it out, send it out. At least it's been downhill for a while. A nice mellow downhill at that. And it is a nice day out. Started off a little chilly, but a chilly morning makes for a great day. But this forest is bland. It doesn't smell good. I mean, there's pines all over the place, but the pines on the East Coast just don't smell like pines. On the West Coast, like if I go up to northern Arizona, piney. Oh, it's great. It smells fresh and clean. I mean, out here, you know, it smells fresh, but it's just, it's not the same. Maybe that'll change as things start decomposing around me, you know, as fall kicks in. So I'm starting to see more leaves on the ground, you know, color changing going on, a red tree here and there, a yellow tree. Lets me know time is coming, it's gonna get cold. I wanted to go and buy some more gear, some cold weather gear, because I don't know if I have enough, and I'd rather bring extra and not need it than freeze to death up on one of those mountains, because the whites are dead ahead. Everybody keeps telling me about this Mahoosuc Notch, that's all scary and cool, and so I'm looking forward to that. You know, I like a decent challenge to give me something to whine about. You know, like, oh, it's so hard, or so fun. We'll find out. Well, but I enjoy it anyway. I seem to enjoy everything. It is good times. We've encountered the boardwalk, which, since I see cattails growing everywhere, tells me there's a swamp we're going to be walking over. Don't know how long it goes on for. I hope so. I kind of like walking on these things. It's good on my feet. It's a gorgeous day out here, though. Look at that blue sky. Oh, never mind. Look at that gray sky. Hope that's not headed this way. Oh, flowers. Getting rare. Getting rare. We have something that looks trail magic-y. Just a bucket of water. What's the note say? Too destroyed to tell?
Yep.
Anyway, if there's sodas, beers, I'd take it, but I don't need water right now. Tons of those rock walls again. But when it is close to the trail, I have to assume that they took the rocks off the trail and put them over there. So totally appreciate whoever did that, whenever they did that. I'm assuming it was like 100 years ago. But I like not having to walk over those rocks. And the fact that there's none here and there's crap tons there tells me that they probably moved them just for me. They knew I'd be coming through here eventually. Thanks, guys. Random chunk of huge metal in the woods. Man, it can't be that old. It doesn't look rusted. Oh, it's cast iron. So we're gonna put that on Major Tom's pack, and he's gonna pack it out. You know, we don't want somebody else to leave a trace. Ooh. Anyway, look how smooth this is. It's some easy trail right here. He's totally got it. And that kid needs a workout. He's actually gained, how much have you gained on this trail? 15, 20 pounds?
20.
20. I've lost 18. He's gained 20. So he needs to start carrying. You should start carrying stuff out of my pack.
Dude, no, you need to start carrying stuff out of my pack.
No. I've already lost the weight. It's your turn to lose the weight.
No. You've lost the weight so you can take more pounds.
You do kind of have a point there, but yeah. I might lose more weight.
Well,
I don't want to disappear.
I can keep loading you up. I think you're doing good. You guys are like basement.
You know, I've been through this before, and you got to put out before I'm willing to do that. That's the rules. I carried all the wildflowers crap, you know, but, you know, she put out. So, you know, let's turn the camera off and get busy. I'll start carrying your stuff. Okay, so look at this. Was this a swimming pool back in the day? Rocks all around, deep, with somebody's basement? Was this a huge house? Garbage. Very rusted garbage. Well, there's some big trees going out here, so if this was a basement, it was a very long time ago. I guess not very long ago. How old's that tree? 30 years? 40 years? I don't know. Let's cut it down and find out. We got to count some rings. We get that one that's already down, so we can go count them.
That sounds like science.
Science. Looks like there's another one beyond.
Yeah.
Huh. This is like a little community out in the woods. Some Amish people or something. Oh, hey, what's that? That's some technology right there. Is that a metal snail?
Spring.
That looks pretty old.
That's fucking heavy.
Yeah, the garbage we see out here. Okay, we're packing it all out.
There's a bucket over there.
Come across one of the random graveyards that lines the trail. This one's old, mid-1800s. I think we're gonna stop here, have a little lunch, hang out with the dead folk. I think some of them are knocked over. Little guy over here snapped in half. Yeah. This is old, man. Old. There we go. Seems like a great spot to have a lunch. Beautiful sunny day. And I kind of have a thing for graveyards, especially at night. Ooh. Just the creep factor. I'm a creep, so I kind of fit in here. Maybe I'll take a nap. Alright, finally leaving the graveyard. Other hiker trash showed up, so we weren't sitting there all alone looking like losers. People kept slowing down and looking. I'm hoping they were looking at the graveyard, but they all seem to be staring at us. Like, what are those people doing there? We were going to do some grave robbing, but turns out when you're a thru hiker, you don't bring a shovel, so there goes that plan. Maybe we'll carry a shovel next time, huh? No, I'm kidding. You know I wouldn't rob a grave, unless it was open, you know, because I just don't want to do the work to get to it. But what's the use of burying gold and jewels with dead people? Seems like such a waste. Oh, something just latched onto the back of my leg and bit the fuck out of me. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't know what it was because I killed it real quick, and I don't know where its body landed. Ow, but it had a really painful bite, like a, ouch, shit, this stings. All right, walk it off, dude. Walk it off. I'm getting a little adrenaline rush out of it right now. I'm starting to sweat, so I'll use that to my advantage. But, ooh, evil bug, what the fuck was that? Okay. Ouch, God. Okay, it didn't get me again. It's just stinging. Ooh, such a painful bite for such a small fucking thing. I know you can't see anything, but oh yeah, right there, dead center, right under the tattoo. It's getting a little red. Motherfucker, damn. Looks like it bit me in two places. Okay, adrenaline's starting to do its thing. It's starting to hurt a little less. Evil little bastard. I guess it's a good thing it got my leg and didn't flatten my kilt, huh? That could have been way worse. Stupid bugs. About a mile later, and my leg is still stinging. Tolerable, but still stinging. Evidently, I'm up on Moose Mountain. There's supposed to be a view coming up, a shelter in a little bit. Not stopping at that one. Going next to the Trapper John shelter. Was that a guy in MASH? I'm almost positive Trapper John was a guy in MASH. Just been a decade or so since I've watched that. Ooh, a hiker trash gathering. Let's see what's up. Alright, so I am not the only one who got stung. She got stung. That dude right there got stung. We all got hit. He actually got hit twice. So yeah, we're all burning right now. Evidently they're saying they're ground bees. Little black and white things. They were evil. And yeah, I killed mine, so I know mine didn't get them, but I couldn't find its little body. So maybe it did survive. Maybe they're tough little things. Fuck, it still burns. Evil little things. Even more people showed up that had been attacked by those. They're saying those are hornets. I don't know, I've never seen a hornet before, but they were little black things, black and white. But they got a bunch of us. Evil little bugs. Okay, so I still got like 8 miles to do. And the pale sun is doing little to warm my flesh. It is getting colder and colder. Whew. But not so cold I can put on stuff, because I put on stuff, I'll start sweating through it. And that's a vicious cycle right there. So I'll just kind of deal with it, you know. But I never have liked the cold. Never. But I don't know, I guess at least there's no mosquitoes, gnats flying in my eyes or any of that stuff. So, you know, that's a win. And I got 2 really big hills to climb. There's no more water until the end of my day. So I'm all loaded up with water. Let's go kick some mountains' asses, huh? Yeah. All the Sobos I keep running into just keep telling me how beautiful the whites are. Cannot wait to see this for myself. To finally get above tree line. I'm hoping the weather holds out. You know, I know it's gonna be cold, but I don't want rain and snow. I wouldn't mind a little snow, just a little bit for the ambiance and thrill of it. But snow doesn't soak into my clothes as to where, you know, rain, yeah. And this kilt is not meant for the rain. But I got my garbage bag kilt, so, you know, I can throw that on. I haven't worn her in a while anyway. But I am excited to get to these whites. Not too far away. It's only a couple of days as far as I know. I haven't really checked the map. I'm just going off what people tell me. But I'm ready, man. This is going to be a good challenge. And some beautiful scenery on top of it, because, you know, like I'm going to climb 2 mountains, and I'm probably not going to get much of a view out of either of them. And it's so much cooler to climb a mountain when there's a view. It gives you incentive to climb the mountain. Right now I'm just climbing them because they're in my way. And that's my job right now. I climb mountains. So if it's in my way, I'm climbing it. But, you know, I want something good at the top. Stupid trees all up in my way. I mean, I like a tree. I do. I like a tree. All up close, they're beautiful. But they just block so much. Like right now, the sun. I can see it all over the place. Look at all that sunshine right there. But it's not hitting me at all. Not at all. Because today would probably be a very warm and pleasant day if it wasn't for the green tunnel. All right, quit your bitching, dude. You got hiking to do. Made it to Moose Mountain, South Peak. I do like the elevation. I guess a pretty decent view. Is that a river or a lake? It's hard to tell sometimes. Out here, the rivers are wider than the lakes where I'm from. Not bad. Any idea which mountains we're headed over next? Any of these? Because I see a fire tower on that one way out there.
Well, I'm downloading the next section of shit.
Okay.
For my peak finder.
Oh, you got service here?
Yeah.
I'll have to check. I hope we're headed to that, man. Fire towers rock. I made the mistake of lingering at that view for just a little too long, and now I'm cold again. Even though I got sweat all over me. You know, I'm not dripping or anything, but I got a sheen on me. I'm still pretty cold. I really wanted to buy some new winter gear or just a little bit more, another base layer or something while I was in town, but, you know, the place didn't open up till like noon, and I have a hard time getting out of town anyway. And really, if I waited till noon, I'd be screwed because I'm probably already going to get into camp about sundown, and I don't want to do any more night hiking. Yeah, not a fan. You've heard me mention it. Yeah. But, you know, at the same time, the whites are going to be cold. I'm just talking to people. It's a little over 30 miles away is the start of the whites. Totally excited for it. It's supposed to be good weather all week. Today's Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. So they're saying, according to their phones, it's going to rain next weekend. So at least I can get some of the hard parts done. Because, you know, there's some famous parts. Mahusik Notch, they're calling it. Pretty sure that's the name. That's supposed to be super hard. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to get that and do that in the rain. But I will if I have to, because we all know I'm not going to punk out. I'm just going to do it and whine a whole lot. But I'm not allowed to die up there. Because I've talked way too much smack about weaklings that quit halfway, like Raw Alignment. I was totally trolling her page the other night. Because she's like, I'm a badass in my book, and failure is just an illusion. I'm like, if it's an illusion, you get that illusion all over you, and it stinks. You know, failure is not an illusion. It's an event. It happened. You did it. You know, and so after talking shit to all these people, there's no way I'm allowed to die. They would take too much joy in that. I'm not about to give that to you. So I'm going to go kick the whites' asses is what I'm going to do. Those whites are going to fear me when they hear my name again. They're like, oh, no, not Nightcrawler. And they're just going to move out the way. Because, you know, I might end up doing this again someday. I don't know. I had such a great time the first time. And that's not knowing what I'm doing, you know. So, like, you know, next time I'll know a bit more. So it might be even more entertaining. But, you know, I don't know. There's a good chance I'll do it again. You know, I still have lots of years to live because more than likely I'm outliving all y'all. That's just the way it works. Now, I'm not ready to die yet. I still got at least 200 years left in me. Ornery people refuse to give up early. So according to the sign, I only have 6.2 miles to go. That is not bad at all. Yeah, I should make it there just about sundown. Maybe even beat it by a little bit.
Before you guys go off on a tangent, you know I'm not perfect, okay? You've probably figured this out by now. I do troll people. I do. I can't help myself. It is fun to talk smack to people. I enjoy it. I even enjoy the people that talk smack to me on there. I don't know if you noticed, but the people that try to troll me on my page, I troll their asses right back. I might even follow them to their page and troll them. One of the guys, I actually made him cry a little bit and he blocked me. And when you block me, you know what that means? That means I won. I totally won. So, troll away, man. I enjoy the shit out of it. I'm immature. I can say all sorts of horrible things and not feel bad about it. You know, especially if I already don't like you. But I do kind of enjoy the trolling. I enjoy the positive comments more. But the trolling gives me something to do, man. It passes my time. So, yeah. Just so you know, I am not a role model for your children. Okay, let's get that out there right now. All right? It's fact. Wow. According to this sign, it's 6.7 away. So somehow it is more miles from here than it was from back there. And check out that little stick figure. Focus. I love that guy. I'm totally getting that guy tattooed on me. What? The AT symbol. Oh, I'm loving him. I like the simple shit. So glad there's a sign right here that tells me there's water, because I wouldn't have figured that one out on my own. Thanks, guys. Even though this isn't really considered water, it's not even moving. I would have to be desperate to drink it. There'd be certain situations where I would, but this is not one of them. Does New England not have birds? I can't remember the last time I heard a bird sing. Vermont didn't have any. Evidently New Hampshire doesn't have any. I remember the last time I heard birds sing. And I remember when I used to make a video and there's so many birds chirping in the background. Nothing. It has been eerily quiet for weeks now. Is it going to persist like this? Because it's just not nearly as cool, man. Birds add something to this whole thing. I miss you, birds. I miss the wildflowers, too. Man, it's just not the same out here. New England is not nearly as beautiful as the rest of this. I mean, you know, it's got its own ambiance, but really it's just, you know, it's woods. Woods just aren't as cool without the birds. And the bugs. Not the bugs that bite me, but you know, the cool bugs that are fun to take pictures of. But yeah, eerily quiet. Always makes me think a big storm's gonna roll in, because that's the way it was in the south. Like, you know, the birds be all chirping, and if they all shut up, you knew something was gonna go down. Like, they know before you do. Birds are psychic. But it's just, I don't know. It's lacking something. I have to get a bird soundtrack and just play it while I walk. If I had the extra battery for that, I don't have enough. So quiet. Okay, Trapper John shelter, 3 miles away. It's 6:30 now, so it takes me a little over an hour to walk 3 miles. Hour 15, maybe an hour 20. But it's probably gonna be darkish. Not dark though, unless oh no, the terrain's gonna get rough. This is straight uphill. I'm going. It's only 1,000 feet, but it's, according to the map, it's straight up the frickin' hill. So, yeah. Okay, it might be a little dark when I get there. Lame. Bears with tracking collars, please don't shoot. Oh, great. Bears. Huh. As long as it's not a mama bear. That's the only ones I'm kind of scared of. I guess I'm scared of baby bears because, you know, they always have a mama in tow. But, you know, I would like to see their eyes glow. We all know that, because I don't believe they glow red. But at the same time, I'd rather see a male bear just because I think it's way less likely to attack. Okay, sun is getting low in the sky. Okay, let's turn on the speed a little bit, see what we can do. Boom. Got ourselves a swamp over here. Whoa, I almost lost my balance. Ah, that'd have been funny. Kept my shoes dry for days, man. I do not want to get them wet now. And seeing this makes me glad I'm going up and over this mountain right here. I don't know exactly which way, because, you know, it's all convoluted, but on the other side of this mountain is where I'm headed, because I can already see the skeeters all over the place around here. It has not got cold enough to kill them off. And I'm the only thing to snack on around here, so let's speed it up a little bit while the terrain allows. I don't want to get caught in the dark. I don't want to get eaten by mosquitoes or bears or have my ass kicked by a moose, but I do kind of want to see a moose. I've never seen one in real life. The only time I've ever seen a moose is the head of it stuffed at places like Bass Pro Shops and stuff like that. And just their neck around is so big I couldn't even get my arms around it if I wanted to. That's a pretty powerful looking beast. But I am curious to see one. But I don't want it to see me. Oh, the sun is getting orangey. And this thing is steep as hell. I know. You can't tell, but it is. Oh, it is. I'm hoping that at the top here, maybe I'll catch a sunrise. Because you know what, if you're going to show up to the shelter in the dark, you might as well have gotten a sunset. Sorry, sunset. I'm all chasing sunrises. I get confused sometimes. But anyway, if you're going to show up to the shelter in the dark, you might as well got a good sunset out of it. But, oh, this is steep, but I think I see the top. There's light up there. Light at the end of the tunnel, and it is not a train coming to kill me, so. Oh, man, I can do this. I think I can.
Look at, you know.
Okay, so I'm being told we are going up this ridge all along there, and then that tall man right there in the very center, that's Moose Mtn. We'll be there in a couple of days. That's where stuff gets real. Right now, we're on a cliff, and I'm gonna get as near the edge as I can. Oh, Jesus. Yep, that is, oh my God, that is a cliff. Okay, I got my foot on the edge. I can never get both feet on the edge. I just don't have the balls.
Don't risk it.
I did it. Okay, back off. Oh, just for a second. Ah. Whew. Beautiful. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not getting a sunset because I'm on the wrong side of the mountain. But, you know, this is nice. Ooh, look, see, you can see trees starting to turn colors. Ooh, winter is coming. Ha, ha, ha. This is going to be fun. This is so going to be fun. Mountain, you are mine. I am coming for you. Getting near the shelter, run into some other hiker trash I know. Been traveling with these cats for a couple 100 miles now. You know how it goes in and around them. But we're almost there. We were denied our sunset, but you know, hey, we're almost there. That's all that really matters. Get there before that sun goes down, because you know I don't like the night hike. They got us walking on the edge of a cliff now.
Hello!
And you can see that little house down there. It's like a tiny little dollhouse. Oh, that's where we were a few minutes ago. Oh.
Is that intentional?
Echo! Not bad. Not half bad. Those people down there are like, assholes, shut up.
Take a rock.
Okay, I'm at the shelter. There's one person in there. Oh, we're going to invade this shelter. Look at a big old chimney. Yeah, there's one person in there. We can squeeze in. What's up? How you doing? That's Sunnyside practicing with her spinny ball things. I think she calls it poi. I don't think she knows I'm filming her.